In this video, I'm going to be your compass. I will be guiding you through each process in this video. So it's all about win rates, right? So this is a backtesting tools. Does your win rate actually matters? Yeah, that is the question I get people ask me a lot of time, and yes, your win rate matters, but you don't have to have 70% win rate to be successful. You don't have to have 60% win rate to be successful. You don't have to have 50% win rate to be successful. It is actually good and great to have higher win rates, as it's going to reduce your emotions, right? You know that, yeah, you have confidence, because when you're on a losing streak, right, it can affect your emotion. But if you have higher win rates, that means you will lose less trade and you win more trade. So this helps to boost your emotion. But what about those who have lower win rates? Is that means they are not going to successful until they increase their win rates, or what does it mean? Well, as you can also see here, that on this particular pair, I selected a pair, random pair. I think I selected US30. I'm basically trading Euro USD. As you guys know, it's my favorite pair, and it's the pair that I traded most ever since I've been trading forex, right? So, but I just decided to go to other pairs to do this back testing and to prove to you. Actually, this is not my actual win rate. This is not my actual win rate. I don't even remember what my win rate is, but it's fine. But this is not my actual win rate, because this trade, I just take it to not the way I trade normally in live markets. My win rate is higher than this. That one is certain. My win rate is higher than this, right? So enough for talking. I talk too much. So you can see the win rate here is 37.5%. 37.5%. This means this win rate is below 50%, obviously. It's below 40%, obviously. What this means is, let's say 30% win rate. It means in a consecutive 10 trades, I will win 3 trades, right? So this is 37%. Like, I will win 3 trades and have some break evens, right? Not up to 4 trades. Not up to 4 trade. I want to win more than 4 trade. I mean up to 4 trade in a 10 consecutive trade, right? So yeah, so I'll just take you through and show you guys everything here. And yeah, so this is US30, and I start with what I think to be regular balance, right? Especially if you want to get a pro frame, which is $5,000 account. And you can see this is a month data. I backtested just a month, from January 1 2022 to 31st January 2022, 2020 rather, 2020 to January, from the 1st of January to 31st, right? So here you can see the summary, right? You can see the summary of the trades that I took. So you can see the equity curve, right? You can see the equity curve. It's not that perfect, which is also good. And you can see the monthly performance and daily performance, and as well as you can see the total P&L, total profit and loss, right? I still have the gain of $172 something, and the winning rate is 37.5%, right? My average risk reward is 2.16, and I don't target too hard. I normally target 3 hours, and I guess this will be from break-even trades that I have, because I also have some break-even. I include break-even. You can see monthly gain, weekly gain, and the daily gain. So let me expand this so you can see how the trade is. So you can see the name that I use for this. I use Evolve, and you can see the date, symbols, and the how high return on investments, right? So you can see how the profit is, right? So let's dive into the real analysis of this backtesting thing. So let me break down the data for you. So here you can see why this is not showing. Okay, good. So you can see the profit and loss over time. I have profit of $172 and account balance. You can see it grows, right? There is a growth in the accounts, and yeah, you can see the win rate and the total trade. I took 16 trades. I took 16 trade in the space of a month. I took 16 trade. I took 16 trades. So you can see the equity curve, right? It's not something that just skyrockets to the up, and you can see there is a series of up and down, right? There is a series of up and down. There are some setbacks, and eventually we end the month at start profit of $200 plus. You can see the equity when it first rise to almost $300, and then it drop. But then at the end of the month we make profit, right? So we are not here to prove to the market that we are right. We are only here to make profit. That's it. So you can see the average RR, win reward ratio, right? And the maximum is 6R. You can see everything could have profit or break even. You can see I think I had 2 break even. So here is where it gets interesting. Let's focus on the winning part first, of course. So you can see winners, right? Total winners, right? Out of 16 trade, I won 6 trades. I won 6 trades, which means 6 trades give me positive P and L at the end of the day, right? At the end of the trade, I won 6 trade, which means I lost 10 trade out of 16 trade. So my best win is 6.4%. 6.4%. So my average win is 2.15%, and the duration you can see 19 hours as duration, the average duration that I had trade, right? You can see it, and maximum consecutive win, right? I won like 2 trades in a row, right? I won like 2 trades and average 1.5. So now let's focus on the loser parts, right? You can see my total loser trades. I lost 10 trades. I lost 10 trades, right? If this is in live markets, although it's going to trigger your emotion, but it's fine, right? I lost 10 trades. I lost 10 trades. I won 6 trades. So my worst loss is minus 1.01%. You can see having higher win rates or lower win rates, at the end of the day, what is going to save you is your risk reward ratio. What is matter is how much do you lose when you lost a trade, and how much do you win when you win a trade, right? How much do you lose when you lost the trade, and how much do you win when you win a trade, right? So you can see my best win is 6%, and my worst loss ever, my worst, is minus 1%. So this means risk management is an important aspect that you must and you should not skip as a forex trader if you want to be successful. Risk management is going to be your savers. It's going to be your savers. It's going to be your compass. It's going to be your guidance, right? So don't ever and try to ignore the risk management aspect. You can see that I have worse win rate in this result. Yes, it is a worse win rate for me, because any win rate below 50%, it's not that worse, but it is also a lose. But what saves me is how much did I won when I win a trade, and how much did I lost when I lose a trade. That is what saved me, right? That is what make me stay ahead and close with profits. And that is a very important thing. Although you can try to increase your win rate, it is better for you to increase your win rates as you have more profit, and yeah, it helps your psychology as well. So try to increase your win rates, right? So let's move on. You can see the total trades, right? I bought, sell 6 trades, right? No, I think this is the blue is for sell. So I sold total of 6 trades, right? My total out of my 16 trade, I sold 6 and the return is 30 and it take 37.5% part in all of my total trade. And you can see the buy trade, right? I bought about 62% of the time, I sold about 37% of the time. So this as well, this other area here, it's also an interesting thing that I want you to focus. You can see the green is for buy and the blue is for sell. So out of all these trades that I took, out of all these trades, I bought 50% of them and I sold 16.65% of them, right? So win rate, this is telling me that I have more winning trade when I buy and I have losing trade when I sell. So this helped me to know where to increase my energy. For example, I have a bias. What is my bias? It is buy or sell. If it is buy, I will know how to position myself, as I am very very good in spotting and winning buy trades, and I'm worse in spotting and winning sell trades, right? So this as well can also help you to know area of improvement, to know where you want to improve on. You can see I'm very very good in buying trade. When it's going to buy, I spot good trade. I have good trade when I buy, but I have worse trade when I lose. So this is also a very very important things that you should focus on. So here we have performance by session, win rates, London session to New York session. I have more win rates in London session, 50% win rate in London session. When it comes to now New York session, you can see my win rates drop, right? So this helped me to focus, if I want to be trading live, right? This helps me to know which session I have more winning trade, then I can focus more on that session to have additional more winning trade in the future, right? So my total trade, so I took a lot of trade in New York session, not in London session. I took 4 trades in London session and I took 12 trade in New York session. So, and you can also see from my win rates, I win more in London session, which means my win, right, it's come from London session and it is not much trade. So my loss come from New York session. So this can help me to manage how I approach the market when it comes to New York session, and have more focus on London session, as that session give me more win rate and more and less trade opportunity and best trade I could ever have, right? So average RR. So my average RR on London session is 2.44, and my average on New York session is 2.4, and London session is, yeah, and the profit as well, right? Profit of 1.77% in New York section, but in London section 1.71%. I think 74 and 71. So yeah, let me scroll down. Do we have anything here? No, we don't have anything more to show you. So that's it. So you can see how risk reward can save you even if you have low win rate. Even if you have low win rates, as long as you have good risk reward, you will still what? You will still stay ahead. You will still stay ahead. You will stay ahead. Oh, so that is it. See you on the next one.